Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kwakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Grimmage doing real well, and to the Akim around the folk, and to the earth, preaching the gospel of Mashiach Yahweh Shai in these last days and times, with all sincerity of heart and diligence of mind. Yeah, you just have to keep them scratching your head, man, that, the lab dogs of the elites are out there, man, doing their own bit to make sure people take the juice, take the Rona juice. So, they're always gonna push something, and they even hear from the governor of New Jersey talking about a shot and a beer. I'm like, wow. Yeah, so that's exactly what they're gonna do, man. They have to push their peons out there, their so-called puppets, to you know, cajole the people into going along with this Rona juice agenda, man. It's just getting ridiculous by the day. And very soon they're gonna start, saying, oh well, if you get a jab, you get a free oil change. It's at just latest, vehicle maintenance shop. It could be Jiffy Lube. So it give you a free filter when you get the Rona juice when you go to Pet Boys and all that and auto parts and everything else, man. So you have a whole line of businesses and all these so-called celebrities and all these so-called folks you see on TV, doing what they are instructed to do by the elites to get out there and encourage the people to sell the Rona juice. So it's just getting you know, interesting, by the moment. So here it says Chef Jose Andres will offer newly vaccinated people $50 gift cards for his DC area restaurants. So if he decides to do that, how much more, other restaurants want to get in there for the free, for so-called free promotion and get the people to order stuff off the menu, because when people buy stuff, they want to buy other stuff too. That's how it is. They have to get the people coming in. That's how it is. Use one stone to get two birds, because when people see other people at restaurants having a good time, they want to get in there too and get a discount. Yeah, so that's the trickery of the serpent. And this is what this Edomite does, man. So it's real popular. You see on your so-called Food Network channel or all these cooking shows, man, and then they put him on TV as a so-called food ambassador. Feed the troops, feed the heroes. Yeah, so that's how they do it. That's how these media agencies do it, man. They get the puppets of the elite, and they like to throw them in your face as philanthropists and all that stuff, and not knowing, a year from now, even 3 years from then, and all that stuff, they're gonna be pushing the product line, the agenda of the elite, the Great Reset, and all that stuff, man. So it's not just chefs, man. You got all types. You got your so-called sheriffs and police chiefs, your so-called firefighters, superintendents, nurses, doctors, lawyers, judges, you name it, even cab drivers too, man. All right. So it says local celebrity chef and humanitarian Jose Andres is getting into the vaccine awards game and is offering more than a free donut or a free beer. All right. So always remember, man, there's always something going on in Babylon, man. So it says on Friday, he tweeted that $50 gift cards All right, so DC area think food group restaurants. To anyone who shows proof of vaccination, starting Saturday. So starting today, all right, people that want to get up in the show, man, they have to show proof or do it on the spot somewhere nearby, so they could get that goodie. So it says the giveaway will run until we reach 70% of total population. Well, who knows if that is DC? Well, that gotta be DC. Yeah, so, and just imagine, man. It says, we want everyone vaccinated. That's what it tweeted of. So it said that 70% goal is ways off. So it says in DC, about 36% of residents are partially or fully. So some people get to one of the jabs. Some people have already gotten both jabs. So just imagine, man, they'll have to use force for the rest. But the rest don't really care, man, because their goal is to get rid of those that took the jab once and those that took it twice, as well as those that choose not to take it. So that's why it's important, man. You stick with the plan of the Lord. So it says that's about 46% in Virginia and close to 50 in Maryland. All right, close to 50%. So that's the whole idea, man. And then you see all types of shenanigans, man. Offering people crawfish, as an incentive to take the jab juice. So I'm going to get a quick precept, man, from the book of, from the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7, man. It's just getting terrible, man. That, they're preying upon the weakness of our people. When people are broke and hungry and they're desirous of stretching that dollar, people will do anything, to comfort their flesh. That's why, the man of the Lord are not moved by the desires of the flesh. So Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7 says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, but a gift destroyeth the heart. All right. Just like I, like to always read from the book of Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. You have to protect your mind. I read that precept again. It's really, really, really important to understand that the heart is wicked, very, very, fragile, in these days and times where you have nothing positive, man, in society that's good for your mind besides the words of the Lord. Okay. So Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23 says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. All right. So you don't want no one, using your using your own thoughts and plans against you, man. Always want to interfere with your thought process. So that's why you have to get in through the stronghold of the Lord, Hamashiach, and don't let all these opportunists, jack up your salvation, man. So Proverbs chapter 26, verse 10 reads that the great power, okay, all right, that's the Most High, that formed all things, both rewarded the fool and rewarded transgressors. So the folks that go along and fall for this, so-called advertising to go along with the Rona juice, the Lord is going to jack them up, man, as well as those that encourage them to do so. So when you got folks in your family that already took it, hey, it's gonna be it's gonna be a real miracle. If the Lord doesn't jack them up, man. You know, just gotta pray that the Lord Hamashiach shall have mercy on you and get you far away from that mindset of having a common mind with the folks that going along with this agenda of the beast, man, because it's very, very terrible. You do your research and check out the articles and all these reports online about people getting jacked up and the evil plan behind this Rona juice. Then you realize, you know what? Hey, the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua was right, and he just sent his apostles out there, man, to let our people know that walking the straight and narrow path is not a joke, and you have to prepare, to be afflicted in your mind, so you don't get, to be swallowed up, man. You basically have to deny yourself, okay? So another precept will be from the book of Isaiah. Five and 21. It says, "Woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." All right, and it's terrible, man. So I gotta say, man. Sometimes you just see the drama, and that our people get entangled in, man. And you just get to that point where you're just speechless, like, wow, it's just getting messed up each day. But that's how the Lord is, man. Our people that go along with this program of the elites, they are going to fall into into that trap, man. So even verse 20 tells you, says, "Woe unto them," Isaiah 5:20 says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Yeah, so all that agenda of we love God, but we trust the science. That's one of those agendas we have to be cautious about, man, because our people don't understand, man, that the Lord is not playing, concerning, the grace period for our people to get right. And then another precept is going to be from the book of Psalms, chapter 141. I'll get straight to the point. Verses 9 and 10. So it says, "Keep me from the snares which they have hid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst that I withal escape." Yeah, so always remember, man, there's always something going on. So you see, this is just one of these chefs, Chef Jose Andreas. This is just a partial listing of his restaurants in the DC area. You could imagine if he has restaurants in Virginia, in Maryland, in California, in New York, in New Jersey, in Texas. You can imagine, how many people want to get up in that and enjoy that $50 reward, man. So just imagine, man, the trend they're about to set. So that's why it's important you don't fall for the for the trimmings of Babylon, man. You don't get yourself entangled with the cares of this world. All right, the food for the belly and the belly for food. Scripture talks, the Lord talks about that it's going down the drain. Let me pull that up real quick, man. I think it's what Apostle Paul said, man. Add another word to that to make it easier to find. All right, First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 13. It said, "Meat for the belly, and belly for the meat. But the Most High shall destroy both it and them." Then it says, "Now the body is not for fornication, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body." And that's very important. You know that you learn to guard your temple. You know, because it's very, very important that you don't take the mercy of the Lord for granted. So that's the point that I came, it's a caution, for the elect, that we don't fall into this trap, man, that the wicked of this world is setting. And, you want to get that crown, man, that Lord Hamashiach Yahushua has promised to the servants, the elect. All right, Shalom.